It is Sunday morning and we are on the interstate, and this is how I like the interstate. I love it this way. Of course, a car is going to pass us right now.
No headlights on.
With no headlights on. But I love the interstate when it's like this because no other cars are on it. You know, it's not busy at all. Of course, you get this one random car passing you, but it hasn't been bad at all. We left Winchester, and right now we're headed towards like Georgetown, but eventually our goal is to go to Jungle Gyms International Market. Now there are two Jungle Gyms, and for most of the time we were going to the Fairfield location. Last time we went to the Eastgate location, and we actually liked the drive to get to the Eastgate location better. For us, at least for me, it was, I don't know about Kevin, but it was much less stressful to get to that location.
It was a lot less merging onto this, to go to this, to merge onto something else, and get on here.
And that bridge, there's a bridge that goes from Kentucky into Cincinnati, and to me, it's always, the traffic's terrible and it's busy, and we didn't have to go over that bridge. I like the view, and I love seeing the big buildings. So I did miss that part, but that's okay. I'd rather have to deal with less traffic. Now we're coming up on a little bit more traffic. This is probably the most we've dealt with so far. But the time changed this Sunday, so we sprang forward. So normally it would be 7:40. It's 8:40 in the morning, and Kevin has his phone set up here to tell us where we're going. We're actually taking a chance this time. I'll turn you around for a minute while I talk. We're actually taking a big risk because our Meijer has dry ice. Meijer's the only place where they sell dry ice. So normally when we're going to go to Jungle Gyms, we would get up, we would go to Meijer in Lexington, and then we would get on the interstate and head to Jungle Gyms in Ohio. Well, we were at Meijer yesterday, so we made sure we checked the dry ice situation, and I'm glad we did, because they had actually replaced the whole freezer chest, and they hadn't put any dry ice back in it. So it was completely empty. So when we got home yesterday, I told Kevin, I said, would you look up and see where else they sell that dry ice? Because maybe there's some place from here on the way to Jungle Gyms where we could get the dry ice. And he looked, and there is actually a Meijer location, like right down the road, basically.
Pretty much.
Near that Eastgate location in Eastgate, there's a Meijer, and they have one of those chests. So we're taking a chance because theirs might be empty too. We might be coming all this way and not be able to get dry ice. Now I'm wondering, I think the first few times we came here, we just used ice.
Of course, sometimes it would get a little soft, ice cream would and stuff.
So we are taking a chance. However, there are two Meijer locations listed. So there's the one listed that we're going to check first in Eastgate, but then there's another location listed as well, so we can always check that one, or we can have that Meijer call the other one to see if they have any. So we are taking a risk. But we haven't been here, it's probably been, how long?
6 or 8 months.
Probably 6 or 8 months, yeah. We don't come that often because for us, this is a whole day thing. I've said that before. It's a whole day because you have to, how long does it take? Like an hour?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half to get there. And then you shop for hours because you don't want to rush your way through there because it's an experience. I mean, and for a lot of people, this is like for people who are foodies and like grocery stores and stuff, like this is a destination, people want to visit this place. So you don't want to rush your way through there once you've driven all this way. So then you shop for hours, and then it's an hour and a half to get back. And And then once you get home, the work really begins once you get home, because and maybe I'll think to show you a piece of that once we get home. But it's usually a whole lot of groceries, a whole lot of pictures have to be taken and stuff like that. So I figured I would just show you. We're close to Georgetown now. It's 1/4 of a mile away. The exit's actually right here. And so I might try to show you bits and pieces along the way. So normally we're at Erlanger, if you're wondering where we are. And normally on this road we would keep going straight. But since we're going to the Eastgate location, we're going to get off on exit 185. So it's actually coming up. And so if you keep going straight, I mean, there's a lot of traffic either way you go, but there's definitely more traffic if you keep going straight than if you get off here, or at least that's what we noticed last time. We're hoping it'll be the same. It'll be the same this time. So yeah, here's exit 185.
Yeah, this is the airport exit.
So you will get some traffic coming this way, definitely. And it's not like we're not going to still be on interstate. It's just a different part. And we've been listening the whole time we've been driving. We've got it off now because the radio, it went out. Because when you get out of range, it doesn't work right. But we've been listening to Casey Kasem, the top songs for 1988. It was like, what, March?
Yeah,
March of 1988. And it's amazing, the songs that they were playing.
It was all one-hit wonders. We didn't remember half of them, did we?
No, and we were in like the 20s. So if you look up March 1988, the #1 hits, we had listened to like 20 through, we had listened probably from 30 to 20 in that range while we've been driving. And we literally there were hardly any that we recognized at all. So it was funny, but then the radio went out because I was dying to like see what was the #1 gonna be. But yeah, we didn't get to hear it. So that's another fun game you get to play while you're in the car and traveling, is finding a radio station that works. We have found another American Top 40. This one, instead of being in the 80s, this one's actually in the 70s. So we're enjoying the 70s now. I don't know what year in the 70s though. So to get to Eastgate, we take 63B.
At least to go to the Meijer.
To go to the Meijer, yes, that's true. So if we were going straight to Jungle Gyms, we might have been able to keep on going. But since we have to go to Meijer and try to get, here's Total Quality Logistics. Who knows what's in there? But since we have to go to Meijer and try to get some dry ice, this is where we have to get off.
I figure which one to be.
63A exit.
B is this one.
It says this one.
Yeah.
And A's over there in that lane, right?
Yeah. It says go on.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to this way. There's a Kohl's. A big Kohl's and Sears. It's probably hard for you all to see what I've been trying to show you along the way.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's a Sears. Is that a
It's a huge, yeah, that is, it looks like a store. I don't know. No, it's a store. It's in a mall. That's literally a mall. Look at the Best Buy up here.
It's more of a bridge.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a tunnel. But I've been trying to show you a couple things on the way. You probably haven't been able to see really good though because it's so there's the sign for Jungle Gyms right there. So, oh, and they've got a Home Goods. Look at that. Five Below. Rally House. I don't know what that is. Kirkland's. That's nice. Carter's. Watson's. They have a Watson's. Do you think that's the same Watson's department store that we used to have? Do you remember Watson's? You don't remember it? Okay, Watson's turned into People's. Yeah. Yeah, it was Watson's and then it became People's. That would be weird if that was the same one. They have Long John Silver's, KFC, Skyline Chili, of course, because we're in Cincinnati.
That's the other thing.
White Castles.
Yeah, I think when we go to Jungle Gyms, we just come right back up this road. Go up there.
Popeyes, Sherwin-Williams. Yeah, this is
Union Township.
Yeah, there's a sign over there. Yeah, right there. I'm trying to zoom in on it. You know, that's as zoomed as my camera will get, right there. They have an Applebee's over here. I just noticed the sign up here. It says Winchester. Winchester's the very bottom one. It says Winchester 35. So there must be a Winchester, Ohio. I wish we were only 35 miles away.
Winchester Road.
Yeah. We're getting out of the car at Meijer, and there's a bear sitting in the back seat. A big bear. Isn't that cute? This Meijer looks different. It's like, is that a Meijer? Yes, that is a Meijer. It's a different color and it's huge. Like, I'm gonna show you, you're gonna die because our Meijer isn't near this big. This Meijer goes all the way from down there to all the way over there. I mean, this is the biggest building ever. I'm so impressed with this Meijer. They have their butter and stuff like this back here. Look how neat this is. I've never seen a Meijer this neat. Very, very nice and neat. And the store goes on and on and on. The first thing Kevin and I did was hit the bathroom because...
It's amazing how big just their sporting goods section.
Yes, it is huge. But I'm not seeing anything different so far, but we never know. So we are here. We are at Jungle Gyms. We came in through a back way.
Yeah, really back way.
Yeah, we came in a back way, but that's okay. Across the street they have a Burlington. They have a Sportsman's Warehouse. They have a Michael's, a Party City. I tell you what, this place is busy today. They are hopping. We're getting here. It is 10:45 right now.
It's a church.
Oh, it's that church. It looks like a movie theater.
I thought it was too.
That is a church, and it literally looks like a movie theater. That's why it's so busy in this area. People are going to church and leaving church, and us sinners, we're going to go to Jungle Gyms and go grocery shopping. So yeah, I didn't want to film all the church people coming out. But here is Jungle Gyms. I showed this last time we came. This is the location. I showed the outside of it and all that. There's the entrance.
This is the entrance. I'm gonna go down this way.
Yeah, there we go. I'm so excited. So I showed this before when we first came in, Jungle Gyms. But they have all these Funko Pops, and it's amazing how many of these they have. Oh yeah, look at this. Snow White and Woodland Creatures. That's really... Oh yeah. And then they have these pins. These are pins that you can wear on your coat or whatever.
Look, that's the Tower of Terror with Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it really good. Oh yeah, there's tons of those pins in here. Tons of them.
I like these.
The big ones, that would take up so much space though. Look at this. Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Iron Man. Infinity Saga.
This is the one where they retire.
Yes. Did you see this?
The one with different color? Yeah.
Yeah. And look, Maleficent. I tell you what, if you collect Funko Pops, you could go crazy in here because they have so many.
Look at that tray of food.
They have big ones. I've never seen these sports figures. What'd you see, Kev? Mariah Carey? They have one over here called Jennifer. Who's Jennifer? Jennifer who? Jennifer. She-Hulk. Oh, I don't know who that is. They have Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. And then names. They have cookbooks. Oh, look. They have a Sex and the City. And then these are all toys over here. So you can spend a long time in here just looking at games before you even get to the food. But some of these are very different. Like this Continental Risk game, I've never seen some of these. We could have definitely spent a long time in this section. However, we did not. I could have easily spent half an hour to 45 minutes in just this section, but I was so excited to be here and to look at all the food. I'm there to buy food, not to buy toys. And so even though I love looking at the toys, love seeing what they had, I just really, really wanted to get to the food. So you'll notice that during this part, I don't even go down the aisles completely to look around. I'm just kind of giving it a quick glance. I was telling Kevin they have Among Us stuff. I was kind of giving it a quick glance just because I was excited to get to the food part, because that's the reason why we're there. And so if you're wondering, why is she going quickly through the toys? Well, that's why I'm going quickly through the toys. At a whole section of these squishy balls. I think we got Andrew like 2 of these in his stocking at Christmas one year. He really liked it. Kevin's gonna die. These are called furry bones. Ashley would die too, because she bought me when we went to Walt Disney World in Epcot. I have a set of like 4 or 6 of these. I'll see if Kevin remembers them. But they're called, yes. And I put them out at Halloween. Oh, look how cute. I did not know they made a furry edition. Those would be so cute to sit around at Halloween time. They're just adorable. Yeah, they don't have a lot. Oh, look. These are so cute. Those are so squishy. They're so soft. Oh, look at the sign here. It says toys. It's a neat sign. I don't remember seeing that last time. Yeah. Yeah, those are so nice. They have a Barbie Dream House, Kevin. That's pretty cool. How much is it?
$7. The other thing is you really can't play with it.
Look at the Barbie Dream House.
It's just to sit on a shelf.
It is, but that is so awesome.
They're garbage pail kids.
Cause can you imagine getting Amelia the Barbie Dream House to go with her Barbie Dream House? That's the garbage pail kid.
Oh wait, I saw one.
Oh my God, it's Richard Simmons. Sweating to the oldies. That is
One in a red
hilarious. When he was on David Letterman, he would wear this red sparkly muscle shirt. Are you ready to go on up here? And so this is mainly just, it looks like a lot of stuffed animals and stuff. Oh, I love that. We have to go see that. I want to go see that.
The big black one that had.
So the music in the store was pretty loud, but it was the loudest in this section, in this toy section. I think because the ceiling seemed to be lower, or this part seemed to be lower, and they really had the music cranked up in here, and so there was no way that I was going to be able to just leave it going. This is called a Plague Doctor. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. This thing was huge. It was like $250. If I had had $250 extra dollars, I would have bought that one. There was a white one as well. Absolutely adorable. I love it. As a matter of fact, I've gone shopping on Amazon, and what Kevin doesn't know is right now there's a Plague Doctor. It's not plush. It's actually something that sits on a table, but I've got one in my cart right now on Amazon. So we'll see if I end up with that, but I love it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I don't know who's going in here buying all these plushies, or when I was a kid, we just called them stuffed animals. Everything was a stuffed animal. Now they're called squishies and plushies and, furries and whatever they are. But I think they're good prices. I really do. I think if you live in the area and you're looking for something, like they had dress up clothes, and I think if you're looking for something different, this Jungle Gyms had a lot of different things. They had a lot of different games and different plushes and stuff like that. And just like those Plague Doctors, I've never seen those before at all. And it's like, what in the world is that? Because I need that in my life. So I do think this is a cool place to go. It's just that because this is kind of like a travel destination, it's hard to believe that many people would come in here and buy these huge stuffed animals. It just makes me wonder, how often do they sell these big stuffed animals? This was a really cool table because it was like brain twisters and stuff like that. And I was saying that Gavin would probably really like that pyramid and these things, because anytime he comes in, he has to get my Rubik's Cube, and he likes to play with that. Then we noticed all the metal earth. So they had some really cool metal earth sets. A lot of them Kevin already owns, but there were a lot that he does not own as well. And there was this special one. What is it called? I can't read it now. I said it out loud during the video. It's like a premium. I think it's like Metal Earth premium something. But he's never had one of those. But we saw lots that he does not have here. And then I told him, I said, any that you want, get. And then I saw these Top Trumps card. Malcolm had sent me, Malcolm lives in Wales, and he had sent me some Top Trumps cards of Queen Elizabeth. And then I thought this was so cool. They had a horror set, but I've never seen these around here. And then we saw them here, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. And then now most of the Metal Earth on this display here, Kevin already has. He's put together. And so I was looking down here, and then I saw that LED pirate ship. And then right around the corner here in these white boxes, was it in the white boxes? They had these acrylic cubes. Now, the problem with that is, who knows how much those cost, but Kevin would probably need 100 of those. So, there's no way you could afford afford to get all those. But that's so that they don't get dusty, I guess. But we were just pointing to the different ones. Some of them he has, some of them he doesn't have. He ended up not getting any. And he easily could have gotten a lot. And any of these Metal Earth sets that you see here, they do have a website. You can go and pick out the ones that you want and have them shipped right to your house. And it's really cool because Bobby has gotten us some exclusive ones from Disneyland. And then when we went to Walt Disney World in Florida, we got a bunch of exclusive from Avatar. So we came around the corner and they have look at this mug. They have a few more things out here. Some neat looking things that you just set on a shelf.
The lamp.
Oh, yeah, that is a lamp. So now we hit the jackpot when it comes to the Easter section. I mean, I was on cloud nine when I saw the section because I had just been looking online and thinking, oh, what do they have over in the UK? Because the UK is very progressive when it comes to their Easter eggs, and they do these giant Easter eggs. I mean, look how big these are on the bottom shelf. And so Kevin's filming for me here because I wanted to get to shop in this section. And there is going to be a grocery haul. So you're watching this. I'm going to have this video out on one day, and then you'll see the grocery haul. Hopefully, on Monday will be the grocery haul of what we found. But I was just thrilled to death to get some of these Easter eggs because, like I said, I had looked at them online, thinking I'll never be able to get any of these. And then we walk in Jungle Gyms, and there they were. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying here. So happy. So they have these Japanese dolls. This really reminds me, when my dad came home from Vietnam, he bought one of these in Vietnam, and he gave it to me to set on my my dresser, and that is what that reminds me of. No. So I'm not filming a lot of stuff. We've already bought some stuff and put it in the buggy, and I haven't filmed some of it, but these are all teas that you get. This one actually says TikTok tea. I know that's not the same, but it's not the TikTok. But they have tons. There's like a whole row of just tea. And there's stuff everywhere you look. There's stuff hanging from the ceiling. So here's like a bunch of the Dare stuff. They also have a bunch of different maple syrups up here with different flavorings. These are Vachon. The Vachon brand is also, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, is the Canadian stuff. So, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. These are my absolute favorites. And yes, I love those. Absolutely love the Milfoy, and they never have those here, and they finally have them, as well as these other Vachons. So Kevin and I were just looking at the Canadian Oreos, and their Oreos actually say Christie.
Ours are Nabisco.
Ours are Nabisco, yeah. I have to get these. This is hazelnut and banana.
Oh, that sounds good.
This is hazelnut and strawberry. This it's just chocolate hazelnut, so I'm not going to get that one because it's a little different. This is chocolate hazelnut and vanilla, so I'm going to get these three.
Yeah, snack rings. Those look good.
Gusto. You know, I just, it's good for me to watch these videos because I always wonder when we get home, my hair is a tangled mess. Side note from all this food. My hair is a tangled mess, and I'm always thinking, how does my hair get so tangled? Well, if you just saw my hair, you know, scroll back if you missed it. It was completely tangled in the back because I'm wearing a hoodie. So if you have long hair and you're wearing a hoodie, it's really not the best, but I love hoodies. I really should put my hair up when I'm wearing a hoodie, I guess, but I like to leave it down. But then you get the long hair and the hoodie, and then you get your coat, and it's just a rat's nest in the back. And then I get home and brush it out, and it's like I pull half of my hair out. It's awful looking. So anyway, it was good that I saw that, because from now on I will try to brush it differently so that it doesn't look like that when I'm out in public. But we are in the Eastgate location. We have told you before, and that there's also a Fairfield location. And actually, we've done I think maybe 2 previous videos of the Fairfield location. So I do like the Eastgate location, but I think I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. I do think the Fairfield location has more food to offer, especially when you get to the baked goods, the bakery section. They just seem to have more to me. Now, I mean, that's not to say that this Eastgate location doesn't have a lot. I mean, you can see they have it all. But I don't know. For some reason, that Fairfield location just seems to have more. And you can see Kevin's reflection here. He's filming for me because that gave me the opportunity to look around, because I love all these candles in the Mexico section. And I love all these shampoos and conditioners too. There was a shampoo that I loved as a kid. It was called Flex, Flex, Flex shampoo. And I think Revlon made it. I've looked it up online. I've actually seen they still make Flex and sell Flex. And for some reason, we can't get it here. So for some reason, I was thinking when I was looking it up, I had seen it like it was sold in Mexico. So I was really hopeful when we got to that section. I thought, I'm going to look for that Flex shampoo. Well, they did not have it. So I don't know where they sell that shampoo, but I just remember as a kid, I was probably, I don't know, 6th grade or something like that. It smelled so good. And I don't know why they quit selling it. But anyway, because we were unable to get dry ice, it's really a shame, because there were a lot of sections that we didn't even look at. Like I really didn't. We went through the cheese section. Later on in the video, you'll see that. We go through the cheese section, but I really didn't even go up to the displays and look at the cheese, because I didn't look at any of the refrigerated stuff, the meats, the cheeses, stuff like that, because we didn't have dry ice. And I thought, this stuff pretty much has to fit in the cooler. And our cooler, it doesn't hold a lot. I mean, it's a full-size cooler, but and I wouldn't want one any bigger, because I know they make bigger ones, but if it was any bigger, we would have a hard time carrying it and fitting it in the back seat. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to put it in the back seat if it was any bigger. So, yeah, we can't get it any bigger, but there were a lot of sections that I really didn't even look in, because it's like, we don't have dry ice. I know I have a limited space. And we saw the Iron Brew. Kevin made sure he filmed that. But unfortunately, they did not have the sugar-free, the diet, whatever they call it over there, 0 sugar. They did not have that Iron Brew, or we probably would have bought a couple of bottles of it. And this is, I was looking at this and I was like, the bad thing is I have no idea what this is. And I know it never got clear for the camera. But I was like, I don't know what that is. So I have a hard time buying something if I have no clue what it is. A lot of these sections too, we did not spend a lot of time in, especially like the Asian foods, because those videos don't do as well. So when we enjoy trying new foods, I've said this before, we enjoy trying new foods and doing the reviews and stuff like that. But we're paying for this stuff with our own money, and we're depending on the clicks from the videos on YouTube to give us some money back, so we get our money back. And it takes a lot of views to just cut even, just to get even. And so we have learned that videos of a lot of foreign foods, they just don't get the clicks. People just aren't interested in them. People are, we have found, are interested in things that are easy to get, and that makes total sense to me. Stuff that you can go out to Walmart and get, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and get, things that everybody can buy. That's what gets the views, and that's what people really want to see. So for my viewers that are in other countries, if you're in the UK or Australia or Canada, you don't even know how much I appreciate you all watching, because that's stuff that you're not going to be able to get, and you're watching the video, to give me a view, and we appreciate it greatly. The candy bars start right here, and Kevin and I looked through a lot of these candy bars, and we chose some, but the ones that I got with the alcohol are $10 a piece, and I got 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you. We've already looked through all these, but I'm just going to pan down through here and show you. Look at all the almond roca, which I love this stuff. But a bunch of these we've actually already tried, and like all the Ritter Sport, we've done all those. I didn't look at this Bissinger's, and I wondered if that would be good, if we shouldn't try that. Okay, I had to stop because I had to pick out some of that Bissinger's.
That coffee smells like caramel sauce.
Yeah, somebody over here was grinding some coffee, and it smells absolutely wonderful. But now, like I said, this is just like the candy bars and stuff like that. They also have this whole section of like candies and stuff like that. Chocolate gravy mix. But this coffee, someone was getting on some of that coffee, and it just smelled so wonderful. But they have tons and tons to choose from. And some of these, a lot of these we've had. Some of them we haven't, but some of them were like mints and stuff like that. And so I didn't get a bunch of mints. And these look really good too. These are chocolate creations. I didn't get any of them, but they do look good. And we're in Kentucky, so of course they have the Fort Knox. Well, we're not technically in Kentucky right now, but they have the Fort Knox, and then they have the Mackinac Island fudge, and then down here at the end, these are absolutely delicious. These Anastasia coconut patties, and these are wonderful too. Yeah, I'm thinking those Anastasia coconut patties are made in Florida. And we first tried them, I think we bought them at Tuesday morning. And I promise you, if you like coconut at all, they are ultra sweet and delicious. So you saw we got to the drink section, and we just like quit filming completely because we spent a good amount of time choosing drinks. Now there's the Tortuga rum cakes. You know I love those. Look how cute. They have little carrots for Easter. And then they have colorful little eggs and stuff like that. They have gummies. All of these are for Easter. So cute. Ah, Kevin found the guitar. Oh, yeah. Yep. They have a whole section of Jungle Gems sprinkles. Yeah, these are all their flavorings and stuff like that. And then over here you have your individually packaged, like these are those things that Kevin and I love. These sesame sticks. So once again, the music was loud in this section. I have to say though, they play really good music. So like, it's not the same music they play in Five Below. This is more like my kind of music. It's like 70s music, but it's like one right after another. It's just really good songs. So I don't have any complaints about the music whatsoever. It's just that it was loud. So I pointed out those those, I think they were called Polar drinks to Kevin, but I didn't buy any. They're like the sparkling ice drinks. And I said, well, there's no point in me getting them because if I like them, it's not like I can get them again. And so I didn't pick any of those up to try. But we go around the corner here and Kevin sees a button. He's getting ready to go push a button. Is he gonna move? No. Oh, he's just gonna play the music. Kevin had to push the button. If it says push the button, Kevin is gonna push the button. So we're still going down the drinks, but we've almost filled up our buggy with drinks. We bought a lot of drinks, but I like trying new drinks because we don't get these, and when we do get them, you have to get them at, look, Marvel. What is this?
Super hydration.
And when you do get them at Cracker Barrel, they cost a fortune. So, oh, I think we should try them.
It's Arizona.
Oh, it's Arizona tea. Have we had these flavors?
Literally don't.
I wonder if they're just the regular teas and just
put them in different bottles.
Different. Brooklyn beans, dark roast coffee. Look at all this Da Vinci, this flavoring that you can put in your coffee. So these are all the different coffees. Of course, Kevin and I like buying them in the K-Cup. So that's what we always look at. Ooh, they have Cold Stone, Cheesecake Fantasy, Birthday Cake. It was Birthday Cake Remix. Those are different. Charleston Chew. Yeah, those look good. So they have tons of Entenmann's. They have peppermint, pumpkin spice, caramel, party cake. And I don't remember. It seems like we might have had some Entenmann's, but I don't remember. Then they have the Jim Beam. I know we've tried 2 of the Jim Beam because I'm almost positive we bought them here last time we came. Of the Jim Beam. And then they have one called Crimson Cup, which sounds good. They have a sticky toffee caramel, Celtic grog, Jungle Love. Oh, you don't think we've had any Entenmann's coffee? It's on sale right now for $5. Do you want to get some, or no?
Oh, Mr. Sun, we've already been baking for hours in our magic ovens.
So here's the buggy, and we're about halfway through the store, and the buggy's full. I told Kevin though, I said we should get another buggy. He said, it'll be fine. There's a brand called Cons straight ahead. I've never seen those. So we're gonna definitely look over here because this section says Cincinnati favorites. So I'll show you what they have. I'll show you what they have under the Cincinnati favorites. Of course, they have Grippos, which is Andrew's favorite. Those Dorschers, we've reviewed those before.
The chews?
These.
Oh,
these, I think we've had those before too. I don't think we're going to be getting anything from this section. I do want to look behind us though, Kevin. So we just finished looking at chips. They have Haribo. They have all kinds of like honey, jams. I swear their Stonewall Kitchen jam is cheaper than at the Fresh Market, which I guess it shouldn't surprise me really. And then behind me they have lots of maple syrup. And then over here they have a cruise, a boat. They actually have a boat inside this grocery store. So I don't think I noticed this last time we were here. Up above here, they have like a whole dock scene. So they have like a lobster up there. They have a parrot and a merwoman. But it's like a whole scene up here of a dock, a fishing dock. And then, of course, these are like all the fish that they sell and crab cakes and stuff like that. What is this? Oh. Whole monk. I've never had anything like that in my life. If I saw that at the beach, I would just take it home and bring it home and put it on the coffee table. I would put it on the coffee table. I wouldn't have known it was something alive in it. Yeah, there's 11 creatures in there. This is the bakery and it smells wonderful. They have an assortments of baklava and stuff like that. But look, they sell elephant ears, they sell croissants, danishes, cream horns. But then they have this whole section full of all kinds of good looking stuff to look at. They even have a whole section of dog treats. So these look like human treats, but they're dog treats. But look over here. Kevin spotted these whoopie pies, and they look wonderful. Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of popcorn. And then they have these frozen desserts. Let's look in here. Ooh, tipsy pies. They have a caramel apple raspberry, and Irish whiskey pecan. A tipsy pie. I wonder if those are any good. Look at this pineapple upside down cake. It is like, that's like the kind of pineapple upside down cake I want, where it's like smothered. They have an orange pineapple upside down cake too. This one's beautiful. Leonard Novelty and Bakery. It's an Italian rum cake. That's beautiful. I wonder if they only make that like a certain time of year. That Italian rum cake, it's so pretty.
With all the almonds on it?
Yes. Look, they have Jungle Jim's apples. And they also have fudge. Creamsicle, cookies and cream, chocolate walnut. It all looks delicious. So we are in the candy section. And I told Kevin, it's almost too much to take it all in because there's so much here. I think they have every Pez dispenser ever made. It is amazing how many they have. I mean, they even have the ones for Halloween. They have the ones for Valentine's Day. So like all the seasonal ones are down here. So like if you missed the pumpkin, if you want the one for Easter, you could get them. You could still get them. But it's just so much to take in this whole area. So we'll see what all they have. They still have nutcrackers here, which they're not on sale. They're still 30 bucks. Look, here's a whole section of toxic waste. Yep. Okay. And then looks like we have a whole section of Warhead stuff. And, oh look, Moon Pie has their own section. And then behind us, Aftershocks. We've actually tried these before. I'm pretty positive we bought some of this last time we came. And then these are like the little novelty mints, like in tins. Like they have the Golden Girls. I think I bought Ashley a Bob Ross one year from Five Below. They have this whole display of Peeps. Oh, and the Moon Pies, they have like every flavor of Moon Pie. So they have the mint, the banana, the caramel, all those. But here's the Peeps. And then over here,
I have one of those. No, I got two. The Papas.
Oh, the Papas. Yeah, well, they're made close. Okay, and just the fun part, these waffle cones, I have never seen all these flavors before. So we've had like the white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate. They also have peanut butter filled, coconut filled, strawberry filled, and hazelnut filled. So this is where like a mix and match. Yeah, mix and match. And I thought we had looked at all the toys. They have more toys and puzzles and stuff over here too. They still have tons of Queen Anne cherries, cotton candy. They have Jelly Bellies hanging from the ceiling. My friend Sandra in Australia was asking me if we had these cigarettes but in chocolate. We don't. I've never seen them in chocolate before. And this is some of their Easter stuff. There's this Jelly Belly car, and then the guy sitting here. So this is all Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, I would.
I don't see it though.
This bar, I think we've had that before too. Look at all the Jelly Belly they have. It's amazing the combinations they have. And look, they have a funhouse mirror over here. Let's see what I look like. Terrible. Honestly, there wasn't that much of a change in the mirror. I love this colorful wall, though, of Jelly Bellies. We have reviewed so many Jelly Bellies on the channel. I think the only set that we have not reviewed of the Jelly Bellies is the one where it gets like progressively hot. It's called something, but it gets progressively hot. And Kevin's like, why would I want to do that? I would be totally up for it. I'd be willing to try them, but he does not want to try them. Now, these are like rock candy crystals. And we ended up we bought 2 boxes. Because Kevin was saying Gavin really likes that rock candy. And I thought, these rock candy crystals, I've never seen these anywhere before. So like these are just little bitty pieces of the rock candy. And so I bought one for Gavin's stocking and one for Amelia's stocking. I made sure I looked at the date and the date was fine on it. And because I won't be able to find that anywhere else. And then it's amazing the novelty candy that is in this area. It's very impressive. And honestly, you could spend much, much longer in this section than what we did. There's no way you could just take hours and hours over here. Oh my gosh. We've done videos and I've told you all that we don't get Stuckey's, but if we ever see a Stuckey's, we would stop. And oh my gosh, they have a whole display here. So I'm gonna look on here and see what we can get that we've never had before. So Kevin took a picture of me in front of this thing. But they have a huge cheese section and some of this stuff, of course. Oh, Panera brand. Oh, we'll have to get some of those. So this is all the cheese. But we're not trying different cheeses. I mean, we have in the past, and then they have the home section where they sell different pans and stuff like that. They have an alcohol section where they, of course, have tons of alcohol. I tell you what, Kevin and I do like is like dips, though. We like dips. Oh, we tried those Delve chocolate mascarpone truffles. We tried those. Those were good. So this has like a little upstairs part to it. This is looks like you could order sandwiches, but here's their alcohol section. See, they have this whole section of toys and games and stuff over here, and that we didn't even go through, and then all this personal care stuff that we didn't go through. But we've got a lot of ice cream now, so this is as seen on TV, but we have a lot of ice cream and stuff now, so we need to get to the checkout so we can get the stuff in the car. Because we don't have any dry ice, so we bought a huge bag of ice when we went in Meijer.
Do you think we need to buy another Snickers?
So we're walking out and Kevin has everything in the buggy. It's loaded down. I have one bag.
That guy put everything in the buggy.
Yeah, somebody else put everything in the buggy. Look at all the things on this car. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's cold out here. But while we were inside, Kevin's phone said that it was snowing. So I'm glad that we walked out and there's not snow on the car. But it is really, really cold. It's hard to believe that just a week ago we took a walk around the block because it was so warm. So we are sitting at the light from Jungle Gyms, and if you watch the grocery haul, you'll know this, but our total with before tax was $614.91. With tax, it was $625.15. So that's how much we spent.
Which is less than most of it.
Yes, that is less than we usually spend. We've spent a lot more in the past. And we actually bought a couple of things for some other people. So that total is including a couple of things that we're going to give to other people. I know we saw those great big Easter eggs in there that are from the UK. We bought one for Andrew and we bought one for Christina. But then I saw 2 things in there that I thought that John and Jennifer needed, that like I wanted to get for them. And so then also I bought 2 stocking stuffers. Yeah. So 6 things.
Small things.
I bought 2 little bitty stocking stuffers, and that's it. So 6 things, and everything else was stuff that we will review. The majority of it, I think, is a lot of drinks.
Drinks and food.
A lot of drinks, and that includes energy drinks, mainly just sodas, like root beers and stuff like that. But I think it's a lot of fun to review different sodas, different drinks. They have a Bob Evans here. Hopefully,
it's a nice little shopping area. If you live near here, it'd be nice to go.
Yes, it's very nice.
Home Goods,
Five Below, Burlington. I mean,
what's a banana one?
That's Jungle Gems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that says Jungle Gems on it.
I can't see. I just see bananas.
But hopefully our trip home is as seamless as it was getting here.
It's definitely going to be busier.
Because you have to admit,
it wasn't bad.
It was not bad getting here. It really was not.
Traffic will be worse, but not as
it
bad
will
as
probably be worse. But I tell you what, as far as getting here, this trip getting here has been the best one yet.
I think it was because it was rainy.
I think it was because it's cold and rainy, and I think most people stayed home. I was going to show you that banana sign. It's right there, but it's hard to see when it's this overcast. Oh, well, we're going around there anyway, so it's hard to see anything when it's this ugly. I was hoping the sun would end up peeking through, but there's a Hobby Lobby. Yeah, see, Jungle Gems, the signs right across the street. But you've got all this margin in Cincinnati, so you have to be really, really careful. You probably can't tell how tall this bridge is, but it is like, yeah, it's like a 3-story building or something. It's really, really tall. So we, you'll notice when we're in the car, I play music, but then when we're in the store, I try to do the voiceovers because I know you all like the voiceovers. This is just us getting everything out and putting it on the kitchen table. And we, at first, when we brought the drinks in, we put them on the kitchen table, and then we moved them over because it's like, I'm going to fill this table up with groceries, and then we'll show the drinks next. But this is what it looks like when we come home from the store anytime, not just Jungle Gems. If we go to Walmart, this is what it looks like, so that I can film a grocery haul for you all. So I do all this, and then we have to put prices on everything and take pictures as well, which takes hours, believe it or not. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know you've seen Jungle Gems before, but I hope you enjoyed getting to see it again. Please leave us a like, and hopefully you'll enjoy getting to see the haul.